picture the AFCON president, Patrice Motsepe. There's Kayembe. It's a risky pass. Goes with eyes on this. Now Yohan Wissa. Can he provide a moment of magic? It's a dangerous cross, and Cancelo had to deal with it. Split with Wissa once more. Has a pop. Oh, wasn't too far away either.
Yohan Wissa is clearly their danger man, and they're going to get him on the ball as many times as they possibly can tonight in the final third here. This is pulled wide, but that's very positive to get their playmaker on the ball here. And he can do some pretty magical things when it comes to chance creation in combination with Cedric Bakambu.
Diogo Costa, Portugal's player, or goalkeeper of the year, I should say. 25 clean sheets for Porto in the season just gone in all competitions. Undisputed number one.
Remarkable career at Porto. He's played there 246 times. Was an academy player there, so everything through and through Portuguese with this fantastic goalkeeper Costa.
It's getting a great appetizer for the action to come. Uzbekistan against Colombia in Mexico City later. Group L, England against Croatia. A repeat of the 2018 semi-final. Ghana against Panama in Toronto. Another jam-packed day of FIFA World Cup action.
Movement of the midfield of Portugal with Neves, Bruno Fernandes, and Vitinha is amazing. They show up in lots of different areas, lots of different places throughout the game. It makes it very hard to track them with their movement and mobility.
Oh shit, yellow.
Yellow card, Ronaldo. What's he crying for? Give me one penalty. One penalty, please. One penalty. Give me one penalty. I only want one.
Silva, he gets
Give me a penalty.
Bernardo Silva.
Give me a penalty.
Happy, is he?
He's pointing one. He wants one penalty.
Bernardo Silva
That's a yellow card. Actually, that's a yellow card. Stands up. Stands up. That's a yellow card. That's a yellow card, guys. That's a fucking yellow card. Don't care what anyone says.
I'm okay with that.
And Kayembe on the receiving end of that one. Bernardo Silva, who just left Manchester City. Trophy-laden years with them.
You brother, I'm watching FOMC. I hate watching Ronaldo. There's more important things to do. God, we gotta get our priorities straight. We hate watching Ronaldo.
Good turn, great feet.
Come on!
Finish.
Fuck.
The strike is deflected.
I should change this to 1-0.
All on his own.
Exceptional response here from Congo. Individual moments. Pick up a ball here. Great little turn here. Dodges a defender. Now picks his head up. Goes for goal. Goes for glory. Big block coming out of the middle there from Arajo.
Well, that will give DR Congo some real belief, and they've got a corner. And Portugal have been vulnerable on defending set pieces.
And they're in a hybrid defensively, partially man-to-man, and then partially zonally as well.
Right on the deck for Yohan Wissa. Didn't come off in the way that they planned, and Bernardo Silva looks to carry Portugal forward. Terrific recovery run, though, from Yohan Wissa.
I don't know how to use this thing.
Feeling their way into this now.
Oh, I see it now. Camera
Rising
control.
for it. And the flag is raised by the assistant.
You got to say it's building response coming from the Congo. You get a chance from Bakambu, and you get a good opportunity there to trying to do something off a corner, which didn't turn out well. Vista really made a tremendous play there, showing some recoverability, because corners are a great opportunity to transition the other way, and it looked like Portugal was off and running.
What happens if you get a yellow? You miss the next game.
I think so. No, you have to get. I think you did like 2 yellows or something.
2 yellows in a row.
Yeah, something like that.
Nuno Mendes, whose last World Cup lasted just 41 minutes due to a thigh injury, left the pitch in tears against Uruguay. But Roberto Martinez saying it's as close to the perfect footballer as you can get, Nuno Mendes.
High praise. It is.
Hatewatch is crazy. He saws our hero today. I reckon he can score. The score ain't 0-0. I'm gonna change that. Don't worry, bro.
On the ball, the type of belief and the type of football they play, it's pretty clear. And it basically has hushed the building right now to do some quietness here.
Here's the goal scorer, João Neves.
At least it's not Ronaldo scoring. If it's not Ronaldo, we could.
Gonna get back from Ronaldo. Those two combined.
Back pass. There's a back pass. Ah, shit pass. He gave it to. He couldn't.
Tremendous play from Ronaldo.
Yeah, no, he gave a shit pass there, bro.
Play into your forward, lays it off beautifully, leads to
It's a
real
back
danger.
pass. To be honest,
providing the width. That's not a bad looking cross. Ronaldo.
look at this guy trying to dive for a full penalty. I can't do shit.
Cancelo struggling with the bounce of the ball. And Rissa has it for the Congolese. Here is Mukau. Very exciting prospect, by the way. Galeal Mukau plays his club football for Lille. Just his 15th cap today. Masuaku stopped in his tracks. Cancelo. To the left for Nuno Mendes. Fernandes. Scooped over the top.
Mendes didn't score.
And it's batted away.
Ronaldo's hoping he dives.
Now Bruno Fernandes.
Ah,
Right across the face of goal, and Bernardo Silva on the stretch. Couldn't quite reach it.
Look at this run. Comes about 10 yards deep of the last line of defense of Congo. Absolutely exceptional. That's the type of run they needed at that point. Because there was space conceded from behind, and you really got to give Nuno Mendes real credit here for seeing this. And you could just see him take off, and he knew he was on. But to make those vertical runs and recognize those opportunities is key.
Clattered clear by Mpasi. Portugal in front then. They've lost one of 20 World Cup matches when scoring first. They were beaten by the Korea Republic in 2022. They scored in the 5th minute that day as well.
They changed the score, guys.
Araujo of Benfica to Vitinha of Paris Saint-Germain, and now his clubmate Nuno Mendes.
Mendes can do it in a lot of ways. He can surprise you like we saw with that run, but he's also exceptional. He's an elite dribbler. He can break people down off the dribble as well. Just incredible left back that can go box to box.
Congo just have to try and stay in the game, don't they? Don't let this get away from them too much, because goal difference in the final reckoning when it comes to sorting out the knockout places could be so important.
And they got to stay within striking distance today here. And they've settled into that back five again. They just got a line of 5.
Mendes playing it round the corner for Neto to go after. Well defended by Mbemba.
Mbemba does beautiful there, just gets his body in between him. Read the play beautifully, provided the cover laterally. It was an experienced defensive move there from a very experienced player.
High by Mutasani. Worcester showing interest. Dealt with comfortably enough by Renato Vega.
You can't turn your antennas off when this is around because he's just a guy that if he picks the ball up, some really, really good things can happen. He can see somebody very quickly. He can do it on his own. He can create his own chance. So he obviously is. They're going to get back in this game. I bet my money that he would be involved in it.
Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. Vitinha. Ronaldo.
No, don't you dare say that. But it's his name, Ronaldo scored. No ways. No ways Ronaldo scores. I will.
DR Congo just
I'll
trying
cry.
to stay with those red shirts.
Nice, lad.
Shoot here.
João Neves.
Oh wait, guys, how's it?
Neto. Fernandes.
This is fine from the Congo.
¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Oh, that's not yeah, he's shooting. You're only 30 seconds behind, right? Ronaldo's two biggest haters. He hates his fans. Can't lie, he's retarded, this guy.
At times, but then gets himself right back in the middle where he knows the ball's ultimately going to come.
I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but there is a possibility that Portugal will face Argentina
Inshallah,
in the finals, and we know what that means.
Inshallah, Ronaldo goes.
Against Messi at the World Cup.
It's my inshallah against yours.
What to do before that, of course. But Lewandowski put down a mark. Fine performance last night, grabbing that hat trick to go level.
What the fuck? I'm faster.
World Cup goal.
I'm faster.
Miroslav closer. Record that
How many seconds have we delayed? 30.
30.
this tournament,
We check out.
possibly by Messi or even Kylian Mbappe. Cristiano
No, actually not that much, but like 3 seconds.
breaking itself, but there are several records he could still break during this
Nah, it's
tournament.
like not even 10 seconds, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, lazy shooting.
Bruno Fernandes
Fuck these hydration breaks.
bounced on by
They win the
now
momentum.
looking to play it forward, but was
But it's actually, it can help.
Yeah.
It can help, like if your team is getting fouled.
hydration break here
Right, you wanna join the live? I can add you to the live.
by a goal to
We'll do a Teams meeting.
Ja, dit is koud, hoor.
Det er så clear for Ronaldo. Flip.
You know what the secret is? People think it's the jersey playing. It's you. It'll be special. Special one game, day in, day out. Play with flair. Show me your number. Shibor, strike to Mbamba, no mercy. You're standing on the shoulders of giants and Ghana. Make it count.
Tell Abid we love him. Abid Rai said he loves you.
I just kept on screaming,
Say
fine,
wallahi,
fine.
bro. Say wallahi.
She's got brain damage.
We love you too, that
And
easy.
use my right inside. It's hard. Then I won't walk again.
My child was very injured.
We have to take out loan upon loan upon loan.
I'm nothing left. Everything's gone.
My next
These air brakes are shit, you know. I hate these air brakes.
They just don't take.
Too many air
How
brakes.
long do they think I can handle this? I can't do it anymore.
So far, it's now almost 300 days.
It is very frustrating that the RAF do not honor their promise to make payments in 180 days. This really impacts lives.
What time is FOMC again? 8:30.
Perfect, yeah.
There was a massive like cap.
Duh.
You'll see that in change it.
Not winning? It's not you. It's where you bet. Unlock your X Factor. Switch to Bet Exchange.
Let's check FOMC. Let's see what could possibly happen. Let's see.
Both groups of players in a huddle at the moment. Roberto Martinez in there, very animated, and had to face questions about his long-term future as Portuguese head coach yesterday, but he wasn't getting involved in it. His contract does run out.
Flip I can add the money
after
from
this
trading
tournament
view. Look at that.
finishes.
$15 per default.
Quite rightly, you said, look, we're just focusing right now 100%
They sent me a message.
on this FIFA World Cup.
Can add.
I just had a flashback to his time at Wigan.
Yeah. They're winning the FA Cup, of course, beating Manchester City. So play to restart. DR Congo throw in to be taken by Aaron Wan-Bissaka of West Ham. Lukau. So back to Costa.
If this game was 0-0, you wouldn't see the Congo pushing this high at this stage. But since they've conceded the goal, they've decided to open themselves up a little bit. They're not waiting. They do need to make sure that they stay within a goal here by getting into the locker room, because if they're down a pair of goals, essentially going to say they got to get the game's next goal. They like to try to win games 1-0. It's a bit of a different game for them now with that very, very important first goal from João Neves of Portugal.
Well, they were defensively compact in qualifying. DR Congo conceding just 6 goals along the way, but here come Portugal, and that is a
Ronaldo, you washed.
interception.
Yes.
Neto looking to square for Ronaldo, and Bemba in just the right place.
And Neto's continuing to be very, very dangerous down the left side. You're going to see this time to run.
Offside.
Is he
Who's offside?
offside?
Pocket offside.
Yes,
Chilling
I think
offside.
the left back might have kept him onside.
You're selling for FOMC a goal.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm at the high of the day. You check.
Yeah.
Of the week, sorry. You check that.
Yeah,
At the high of the week. So it's
good resistance.
Corner work
Yeah.
short. Mendes.
We check that spike on gas and that.
Yeah, let's check that off. Flip.
Mendes will scoop one in there. Partially away by
I have Bruno
Lukau.
and Bruno. Bruno can
Headed
score.
by Mendes once more. 6 red shirts waiting inside that Congolese penalty area. Vitinha.
Congo's absolutely
Should be Nigeria, can't I?
Huh?
Should be Nigeria in this.
Araujo.
Yeah. I think they would have.
Marcelo, wicked ball. What a pace on that.
Boy, Ronaldo made a great run. You watch him just walking around the penalty area, observing things, sees it get wide, and Ronaldo was on.
Guys, FOMC set up
Fascinating to just
today.
watch him around the penalty areas, trying to get in between defenders. He's got one in front, one back. There's the legendary Pepe. which I guess Ronaldo now at his age has broken Pepe's record.
And I'm sure Pepe will be very pleased about that as well.
Yeah.
What a player he was, by the way. What a player.
Absolute warrior.
Would not mess with him. Well, look at the
Could be
passes
like
completed
Barca Premier
so
League
far.
called Haram.
Feels like more than 275, if I'm honest.
It's not a surprise.
American commentary,
Here's
yeah.
Wissa. The Congolese looking for an
Bro,
opening.
just try and everybody to just say something.
Kayembe waiting on the edge of the box.
Yeah, I can.
And Bissaka
If I put you in,
delivering.
I can
Cleared
just
by Cancelo.
make it like half screen. Like I can put it like, you know, yeah, you. If you wanna join, let me know. I'll put you.
Fernandez hacking it wide, and Neto
We'll do a team score.
able to keep that one in play.
So the Congo on
I also
4
got-
occasions have lost possession.
I also got the FOMC set up,
Very,
guys.
very fortunate that
Set up for
Portugal has
FOMC,
not
I
taken
see it.
advantage of them.
I see sales happening, guys. For FOMC.
Half an hour gone. Portugal 1, DR Congo 0. Kapani. Right onto the forehead of Nuno Mendes. He was looking for Wan-Bissaka.
And I think you're going to see Wan-Bissaka now selectively try to go forward once in a while to pose a problem and a question to Portugal.
With a piece of Ronaldo Vega there.
The calf, seemingly the body part of de jour right now, I think.
Yo,
Messi involved.
Flip.
Change last night, which is
why HA? Don't worry. But just shut up. FOMC now.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you doing? Muhammad is doing what?
holding
Your
his
camera
throat.
now, by the way.
The yellow card is out,
Your
as you
camera
can see.
No, no.
definitely was.
My apologies.
Yellow card for the captain.
No, it's opposite.
Flip goal. What the hell?
You're using this camera?
Yes, both.
Why both?
They're both going up.
The flip gold.
Catches
The
Neto.
smash stop loss there. No. Yeah, I mean check gold.
What news?
It's difficult. You need your arms to jump. There's no question for balancing to get off the ground. You can't jump with your hands at your side. So I do feel a little bit for Chancel and Bemba picking up a yellow here.
Certainly no malice in the challenge, not at all.
And that's very tough on him because now as a defender, you got to play the game differently carrying a yellow.
Mendes with a free kick, and Bemba is the one to clear it. Galeal Mukau now.
I think you got to put a circle around that yellow card because Portugal's going to know it. They're going to try to take him on, get him in a position to concede another foul.
The party to Wissa. Lovely take on the turn.
Yes, just imagine
Wissa
you
from
kept your
distance.
buys. Imagine you kept your buys for real, right? He's gave a spot on
That
setup.
was Kayembe, wasn't it?
Great run. Great turn. He was a skill master there. He got you even thinking it was Wissa.
That single cooked.
Absolutely gorgeous turn.
I believe trying to press and squeeze. Portugal.
What happened? Something happened with goal.
Check there.
Is that FOMC? What the fluff?
The pressure. And now it means the Congo's got to try
Why is
to
it
pull on
piling
the
like
other
that?
side of the
Is
field
that the
in
gap?
relation where the ball is
I
and
don't
get
know what.
themselves
the fuck.
organized. So that switching a play is going to be something vital here tonight. Maybe siphon some of the
That's
energy
what
out
it
of the
did. Yeah,
legs
like that's what we called.
of the Congolese. Be death by 1,000 passes.
Portugal play two of their group games here. Also face Uzbekistan. And they will go to Miami to face Colombia, which may well be the game to decide who wins the group. And Diogo Costa a little slow there, and Wissa very nearly left him red-faced.
Incredibly dangerous. Caught in possession. Can't get too comfortable either. That's one of the things we heard Roberto Martinez said, no way they're going to underestimate the Congo.
Saving.
I think they've collected themselves pretty well here after conceding the early goal to João Neves. It's not a bad thing when you can make Portugal do a little bit of a defending and get them out of the nature of what they love, and that's being on the ball. This is that last opportunity. That took a deflection. It was a favorable one, but right into the hands of Diogo Costa.
McDonald's cups.
Araujo. Cancelo. First player to win 4 of Europe's top 5 leagues now.
21%
Cancelo.
opposition there. So that's
Titles. Juventus, Manchester City, Bayern, and now Barcelona.
What a ball from Vitinha.
Well, he's the conductor, isn't he? He's the one who pulls the strings in there.
Yeah, he's the controller, the orchestrator. Call him what you want. He does it from a deep lying position.
Well, that's not a bad looking ball. That caught the Congolese off guard a little.
He's ghosting. I was having a little ghost session.
It's the thing, they can control you in the Portuguese, can't they? They're just stroking the ball around and all of a sudden, bang, they look for that forward pass.
Yeah, and the tempo and rhythm will change. You're right. It is seducing to play at one tempo, and then all of a sudden, with the flip of the switch, they're into another gear. And I'm not sure they've hit their highest gear here at all tonight.
Well, still just one attempt on target, and that's the goal. Cancelo. Vitinha.
And look at this. Vitinha's come to the right side to provide support out of the middle. And now it's an opportunity for the Congo here.
The Congo looking to slip it on there for Johan Wissa.
Lucia with great recovery there.
They have pace at the top end of the pitch. DR Congo. Get into their stride in that regard. They can certainly rattle their opponents here.
It's power and physicality as well. And that's their game, is breaking out.
Bruno Fernandes over the top. Nuno Mendes, support arriving now.
Ronaldo, useless.
Cancelo, looking to keep it alive. Mbemba with the flip, but he's giving it strength to João Neves. Fernandes. Neto.
Mendes will keep these things going.
Neves kept at arm's length for now, at least, by Wan-Bissaka.
Oh, Wan-Bissaka.
Bruno Fernandes is going to have a try.
That's a,
DR Congo
that's
now
a
looking
free
to
kick.
break, and they could be dangerous in situations like this. The combo back for Kiyembe. Red shirts, though, funneling back. Position.
This table, this game is really.
The ball didn't even go to him. Bro, that's the point. He's positioning his shit.
Lofting it high.
He can't position himself properly. He needs to work on his positioning. That's the least this guy can do, you know. If your positioning is shit, then what's he even gonna do?
No, what's gonna happen after FOMC guys? Goals, you still gonna
I'll
start?
flip it both up before that's happened. No, I don't know what FOMC do.
Be interested to see how many touches.
Bro, I'm just being critical. You know,
Opening half.
apparently he's the GOAT. So, you know, if he's the GOAT, he needs to be held to high standards. If you get what I mean, you know. Best player in the world, some people say. There's actually people who think he's the best player in the world. Like right now, they think he's the best player in the world. It's just shocking.
14 touches, I'm told, for Cristiano Ronaldo.
14 touches.
He's had fewer touches than that Diogo Costa.
He's had fewer touches than Diogo Costa.
You know, he's not the Ronaldo of old where he'd be charging around all over.
He's had less touches than Diogo Costa, the keeper. Now you know this guy is finished.
41 years of age, but his reinvention, turning himself into a center forward from a dashing winger that took people on and beat people off the dribble, is just another testament to how brilliant Cristiano Ronaldo is.
Stop the fucking glazing, you like.
Bro,
it's, I mean, like, it was half time. He's done nothing.
Ronaldo
He's
has
ghosting.
lost some of the explosiveness.
Well, one of the greatest running backs in NFL history is here. Adrian Peterson there in attendance. Lots of celebrities taking this FIFA World Cup in.
We'll see. He's not doing anything, bro. He'll get a penalty. Max, he's getting a penalty or a tap in. But he's not getting your outside of the box shot or anything like you might think. He's getting a penalty or tap in. They'll gift him. He's got a brilliant midfield. But he's shit.
Covered here by Cancelo. Masuaku is tugged up by Cancelo. Free kick to DR Congo.
Cancelo there battling away. Masuaku, I think, has done a nice job on the left side. He's trying to get forward now because he has to since they're down a goal, but he's done it selectively. I think these are very good one-on-one defenders. They're stout, they're strong, they're physical. They can win these individual battles. And they have to believe that.
Lionel Mpassi, the goalkeeper, takes the free kick. Mutasami in sharply.
And you mentioned Mutasami. He's taken a little bit more risk to get a little bit higher and try to support Visa.
Look at Ronaldo camping offside.
He's the pillar of that midfield.
Those camping offside. Look at that. Look at that. Camping offside.
He's the one who will try and break up play, recycle it for his team.
He's trying to win the ball higher up the field so he can immediately hit either Visa or Bakambu, who are their two real danger men.
Belted long by Costa and Neto showing interest.
It's going to be so boring.
By Wan-Bissaka.
Ronaldo is such a boring player to watch, yo.
And Nuno Mendes losing control of it.
Doesn't even get on the ball.
Well, he's third. FIFA World Cup, Roberto Martinez led Belgium to a third place finish in the 2018 edition and left after their group stage exit 4 years ago. He has enjoyed success with Portugal, leading them to the Nations League title last year. They beat Spain on penalties. Could he be the one to end Portugal's wait for a first elusive world crown? By the end of today, everybody will have played, so we've been able to gauge perhaps who the contenders are likely to be.
Very enjoyable.
A ball one there by Kayembe that almost ran through to Bakambu.
So the goal has completely flipped the plan and the tactics of the Congo now. And, we're seeing them take a little bit more risk. They're putting pressure on the ball higher up the field. At times, they're getting a little bit more spread out. So ultimately, when Portugal comes out like this and break the pressure, then they all funnel back in that line of five with three in front of it. And then Visa and Bakambu higher up the field. Portugal's getting closer and closer to hit the vertical ball that is going to end up being something pretty dangerous.
They are averaging, Portugal, that is, 375 passes per shot. The very definition of patience.
Absolutely. Well, they need more chance creation right now. I mean, it is their first game, but Cristiano Ronaldo hasn't really had a good look. got their goal, there's no question.
So rolling
Ronaldo's gonna miss a tappy. Give me something, Ronaldo.
Getting back at him. Coutinho picking up the pieces. And there he is once again. Never seems to break sweat, Coutinho, does it?
No, he's just got this incredible change of direction too, with or without the ball.
Solo blocks off and not taking kindly to the attention he was getting from Capaldi there. The referee not interested in whistling in his favour. Kayembe. Now Mukau. Osaka was calling for it over on that far touchline. It's going to come his way now. And Bemba. Move to Sammy. And Wissa pitching it back, but committing a foul in the process as we move into 4 additional minutes at the end of this first half.
Not a foul. I think this is good refereeing. Wade had his position established there. You know, it's interesting, you have referees from all over the world, but the definition of fouls in different countries are very, very different. And that's down to the players to get used to what a referee is going to allow and what he isn't going to allow. As much as we want it to all be standard, it's still ultimately interpretation.
I think DR Congo, their coach, Sebastian Desaba, will be fairly pleased actually to go in at the break just the 1 goal down.
Well, they got to finish it out, that's for sure, because Portugal can do it in the blink of an eye, but I would agree with you 100%. There's not a real sense of urgency, I don't think, from Portugal. I think we saw this against Germany in the first half, too, against Curacao, and Curacao hung around in that game in the first half. Got their first ever goal in a World Cup. There are some similarities to that game right now.
But Germany were more penetrative, weren't they, in the final third? Let's be honest, the opportunities they had.
They were definitely more aggressive. I agree with you 100% there. That said, there were times where it looked like they did take their foot off the pedal.
Coutinho. It's a nice ball, a nice take from Bernardo Silva. Masuaku gets in there. Makombo, possibilities here, but they've got to move the ball quickly. Masuaku.
Congo.
This has made his move into the box. This has moved to Sammy.
What the flip?
It's a corner. As DR Congo look to finish the half with a flourish here.
Great transition play from them. They got out. They got runners in front of the ball. They earned themselves a corner and a real opportunity to tie this up. There's the deflection, but great attack in transition, something to build off. And obviously, we have seen a number of goals scored off corners in this World Cup here in 2026.
Artur Masuaku with this corner for the Congolese. Really fired that in. This is Mbemba.
He was the center of Congo.
He took a shit shot.
It's another corner kick.
TGR.
Fernandez comes in with a challenge.
Puck is healed. Still seems to be a bit of a struggle.
The last thing they would want, I think, is to lose their talismanic captain.
He's a pillar at the back at 31 years of age. On a very strong game right now. Everybody looks at him and says, hey, I'm glad he's on my team.
Well, it's hobbling, but he'll be back in the sanctuary of the dressing room very soon to perhaps get some further attention on that injury.
Congo got to get some delivery here that beat the first man at the near post to make this interesting. And this delivery from Masako is going to be very important. Got to deliver something good. Okay, so they go 2-1 here. Okay.
Congo scores.
One
Go.
goal.
Oh my days. Oh my days. Visa, you goat. You absolute fucking goat. Danko. Let's go. W's. Let's get those W's in, guys. W's. DR Congo. Let's go. Where's my Penaldo dogs? Where's my pedal dogs? Where's all my pedal dogs?
Well, you had to kind of know it was going to be Yohan Tissa who might have a piece.
Danko,
Bringing this
Ronaldo,
team back.
look at that fraud. What have you done? You know, Diego Costa has had more touches than Ronaldo this game. There's only 3 people watching. Yeah, bro. I mean, like, we're on a football page. We traders, bro. You should know we traders. You're not. I'm not that big into football. I watch football, but you know, I watch football enough to know that Ronaldo is not that guy. I know Ronaldo ain't that guy, bro. They're gonna miss out on FOMC. They don't know I'm giving FOMC here. I've got the setup right here. I'm seeing sales for FOMC, bro.
What a way to finish the half. João Neves with the opener for Portugal. Cancelled out by Yohan Wissa. And just look at the scenes in the stands from the Congolese and look at dismay from Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
Make no mistake about that. Half time. Portugal 1. DR Congo.
They're only scoring bangers here, bro. Freaking 2 headers.
He lives for the game, but he doesn't play it. The dedication on the pitch starts long before the players arrive. That's because he's the champion behind the champions, and he deserves the reward for being one. Corning Black Label, made for champions, not for persons under the age of 18. Soccer is never just skill. Soccer is belief. Belief that the next pass sticks, the next run opens space, the next shot finds the net. We know the odds. We've heard what people say, but believe this. Bafana made it to the biggest stage. Believe, and they show up. Back our boys on 10Bet, the official betting partner of Bafana Bafana.
See ya. Remember the soccer game tomorrow.
Whatever you need, delivered fast and free. This is Amazon Prime.
Two pick for you today. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Enjoy. Is it my lucky day or something?
Just might be.
Bring winter home and win with ASAP.
Serving Cup star-spangled insights straight from the States. Julia Stewart and a team of former players are on the ground to bring you breaking news, expert analysis, and blockbuster match previews. Insights from America. Watch it live on Supersport.
Guys, 4 minutes for FOMC. I'm thinking we spiked down first. Guys, I'll enter 10 seconds before FOMC. I think we're gonna get a spike both ways. I reckon we get a spike both ways, guys.
From wanting to having, deciding to do it, dreaming to creating, make life happen.
Guys, I think we're gonna get a spike both ways. Maybe I'll enter after the spike. Potentially we sell down all the way down here, I think. Okay, guys, we're gonna see. I don't know which is. Wait, let me see. I haven't traded FOMC in a while. I forgot what's the strategy for FOMC, but I think it's support and resistance.
So
Oh, this is the World Cup, and it is a World Cup that threatens huge upsets when we go into the halftime break.
Guys, I'm gonna just wait for last 10 seconds. Guys, just wait last 10 seconds.
To cancel out João Neves' goal, and it's 1-1 Portugal as far as the DRC are concerned. Now let's get straight into the
conversation. Guys, wait last 10 seconds.
Overwhelming favourites, Portugal held now, and we're going to find out how that is the situation. First goal, Coach Shorty.
Guys, we just mute the TV.
How Portugal was starting in the middle.
Guys, I'm just waiting. A few minutes left. FOMC. There's 1 minute left, I think. Guys, I'll enter 10 seconds before FOMC. I think we'll get a spike both ways. I think we get a spike both ways, guys. Okay, how many seconds left now? We've got 40 seconds left, guys. Guys, I think we're gonna get a spike both ways. We'll enter after the spike. Potentially some down. Okay, 20 seconds left. I'm gonna start entering now. Okay, I'm entering now, guys. Okay, my trade's in. Right, we in, guys. We in. 4 seconds left. I don't think it's a big spike. Let's see.
I don't think we're gonna get a big spike. But this new. Oh shit!
There we go. Yo,
shit.
FOMC killed.
What the flop is that spike?
Killed.
What the flop is
Smashed. Smashed, guys. Smashed. Absolutely smashed, guys. We smashed it, guys. We absolutely killed it.
What is that spike?
We killed it. I wasn't supposed to actually trade this. But there we go. Guys, close your trade. 400 pips, guys. Absolutely smashed. 400 pips. There we go, guys. FOMC smashed. Close, 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 close. Flip. Guys, that was bad. Guys, that was actually crazy. Did you guys cook? Guys, did you cook? Flip, what a cook. We cooked. We cooked. Yo, guys, flip, we cooked. Over 400 pips, guys. There we go, guys. We chopped FOMC. What the flip? What the flip, guys? What the flip, guys? RIP, those who missed out. We chopped FOMC. Yes. Absolutely killed. Yo, guys.
So what is that spike? That flip is like a
400 pip spike, guys. Guys, this thing is still dumping. This thing is still dumping. Are we going for this low? Yeah. Flip. So we going for that low. Absolutely insane. No, if Portugal wins, yo. Guys, this is absolutely kill. How did Nasdaq and US30 do? Let's check. Yo, US30 dumped as well, guys. US30 dumped. Nasdaq dumped also all the way to 29,900. Guys, back to Portugal losing. We're gonna watch Portugal lose now, guys. We are gonna watch Portugal lose this shit. Yeah, guys, we killed. Guys, this FOMC was bigger than NFP, CPI, PPI, everything combined. Because what the flip is coming for this low? Yeah. Possibly this low right here that I marked out here. No freaking ways. No freaking ways. Guys. Guys, we chopped. Flip, it's still dropping. You caught this, Amit?
No, I didn't.
Flip. That's calm. Yo.
Massive spike up.
Yes.
How much you bagged?
What's that camera?
That was an insane spike up. And you said to sell up.
I said sell. Guys. Give all the sniper. Rise at the top there. Yo. Still dropping. Flip. gone. It's gone. It's gone through the computer. Flip's still going down. It's gonna go probably all day. Yeah, guys, back to Portugal. Let's see how they bottle this shit. Still dumping, guys. Still flipping dumping. Let's see. It looks like it's gonna hit full TP. Well, I said it might go to the bottom of that fair value gap.
There's the gold.
Yeah, looks like it. Yo, full Libra flip. Yeah, Messi is the top goal scorer, by the way, of the World Cup. He's he's equal to Miroslav Klose.
Oh, yeah. He's one more.
Yeah,
Jordan, not Jordan. Yeah, he still has to be Jordan.
Shut the flip up, bro.
That's what I was watching.
She was sleeping.
Is she a Ronaldo fan?
Yeah, cuddle with Oli that time. This all comes sleeps tonight on my pillow. Louder.
Described by Roberto Martinez as their chaos creator.
He's a live wire. He takes people on. He's going to pick a ball up. He's going to look to get to goal. The interesting thing for me now is what does Ronaldo do? Do they settle back into their original tactical plan of defending deep? Or, do they continue with the confidence of playing a little higher up the field? I think we'll be able to figure that out here in a couple of minutes. Right now, they're settling back into their five across the back. You don't want to lose that attitude that got you back in the game either.
This is a luck trade. Yeah, it's a solid trade.
Mendes.
Chopped.
Conceição.
There's been a lot of side-to-side for Portugal. They haven't had the penetrating thrust either off the dribble or via the pass or via people making runs in behind. And they had opportunities, I think, to make more vertical movement from players looking for a ball in the first half.
1966, Portugal's best performance at a World Cup. Next, in the semi-finals for tournament hosts and eventual winners, England at Wembley. Great Eusebio, very much part of that Portuguese team. 9 goals he got in that tournament. And they've only been back to the semi-finals once since then, and that was back in 2006 when they lost to France. Wan-Bissaka. Mutasami.
Where Wan-Bissaka plays now?
West Ham.
Whistler coming short for it. Bukau, nicely done. Wan-Bissaka, and his touch was the last one. Goal kick, Portugal.
Yeah, it went off the inside of his left thigh. Would have been a nice way to start the second half, earning that corner and continuing on from the first half.
Forward ball from Ronaldo Vega sets Neto on his way. Lovely delivery.
Well, there's some contact at the back post. That's what the fans are shouting about. Because getting in there and ghosting into that back stick. Let's go say Sal. So, to your point, he's a live wire. He's already making things happen. He's gotten to the back post here on this delivery. Takes a little contact. It's not enough. But he gets himself in a good position. And that energy is what Roberto Martinez hopes will run through some of the other players here to lift the tempo up for Portugal.
Suaku with this throw. It was his cross that was headed home by Johan Wissa. So Sunderland and Newcastle combining for the levelling goal here. The DR Congo. Party over this set play, plays his club football with Widzew Łódź in Poland. Moved for a record-breaking fee as well from Legia Warsaw earlier in the year. €3 million, a record fee between 2 Polish clubs there. This is Kayambe of Watford in England's second tier. Wan-Bissaka of West Ham, who will also be in England's second tier next season following relegation from the Premier League. Bakambu, Costa with the save. Flag is up now, but Costa pressed into service from the strike from Bakambu.
Well, this is an opportunity that reminds you that Bakambu is dangerous and he gets turned. Does not have much of a shooting angle here. Slightly offside. Still gets the shot off and be able to pull it from that angle towards the far post and force that type of a save out of Costa. Spectacular. We said it pretty clearly before this game, and everybody knows it. Cedric Bakambu and Johan Wissa are the 2 real danger men for Congo.
This is Ronaldo Vega, son of the former Cabo Verde international Nelson Vega. I'm sure he was thrilled to see Cabo Verde's display the other day, holding Spain to a goalless draw. A magnificent defensive performance, and in particular, a stellar display from their goalkeeper, Jorginho, who is now a worldwide phenomenon on social media after his performance.
I think there's real angst in here right now in this stadium with the Portuguese fans. They've been quieted here. They see a team that's not providing the energy that they thought they would see in an opener of a World Cup.
Yeah, well, taking too long over the goal kick. So, a corner is given to Portugal as a result. Not seen this too often in this World Cup. It is part of the new rules.
Love it. I think it's a great rule to speed the game up. They're giving him a corner, which, how many goals are scored off corners? Tons of goals. That's a pretty harsh penalty for not getting that ball back in play. And this is a moment you put a circle around.
Conceição has surrendered the duty of taking this corner kick to Bruno Fernandes.
Ronaldo's at the back post. He's hitting the 6.
Flat it goes towards Ronaldo.
They read it, though. They must know this set piece because they were there. Starts at the back post, curls towards the penalty spot. They hit it on the floor to him.
Vitinha. Conceição faced by Masuaku. Vitinha to send it in high towards Ronaldo. Good defensive header that from Wan-Bissaka. Ronaldo on to Nuno Mendes, flashed across, and another vital touch to steer it out of harm's way. It was Twanzebe. And Bakambu looking to ruffle a few feathers at the other end, but it's back with Diogo Costa. That has just reached Bruno Fernandes before Wissa could even think about getting on it.
Wonderful ball from Ronaldo on that last attack. This is the type of run they need a little bit more of on occasion. And of course, it comes again from Nuno Mendes. Watch this from Ronaldo. This quick turn, the weight of that pass is absolutely perfect, so that a streaking Mendes can play it first time. And again, Congo cut the cross out. Very responsible and focused defending.
Portugal playing much more vertically now in this second half. That levelling goal in first half stoppage time has forced them to do so as they look to reassert their authority on the contest.
Well, you and I saw the passing numbers, so when you see those numbers, you have to say, yeah, but what did you get out of it? And if you don't get a lot of chance creation out of it, you don't get penetration, you don't get chances, it doesn't mean as much.
Vitinha. Cancelo. Fernandes. Great ball in. Oh! Finish, the flag is up. The flag is up. It will not count. João Cancelo with the acrobatics. It would have been a peach, but the assistant's flag goes up.
Not sure who's offside here. Well, it's the second ball, so the correct call.
Meanwhile, Mukau, Bakambu, everyone wearing a blue shirt rising to their feet, and they've got a corner.
Right down the field they go, earn another corner here. I think the Congo has grown a few inches here, getting that equalizing goal.
I wish you could see the scenes around us. Brilliant. Surrounded by Congolese fans here.
The vein of blue that runs around the curvature behind the goal that just kind of threads in and out of the red shirts of Portugal.
Masuaku's corner, headed up by Vega. It's Wan-Bissaka and Bemba. And he put it into an area where the blue shirts weren't. Mukau. Oh, good ball inside. Not a great first touch, though, from Kiyembe. Bakambu slams the post. I think the referee has blown it for a foul just prior. So a Portuguese free kick.
Again, nervy moments here for Portugal, who are sloppy in front of their own goal here. And it's leading to chances. Bruno got nudged off this one in a big way by Bakambu, showing his power and strength, and then he goes off the post. But that's chaos in the box.
Sadiki.
A about Portugal. They're rattled.
Well, Kaliel Mukau has been withdrawn, and Noah Siddiqui, who's just come off the back of an excellent season with Sunderland in the Premier League, is now on. It's on a knife edge at the moment.
Where's Ronaldo?
I think most of the Portuguese fans in this building thought after getting that early goal from Joao Neves in the 15th that this could be something that could go in a different direction real fast, positively, but that has not happened. It has been a spectacular response from the Congo.
Here is Pedro Neto. Fernandes. Nuno Mendes, by the way, is still down. He was fouled by Wan-Bissaka. Portugal took the free kick quickly, and still play goes on, and Mendes still down. Well, Neto has put the ball out so that Nuno Mendes can receive some treatment. You see it here, look.
Yeah, maybe a knee there from Wan-Bissaka. Looked like the whole bunch. Don't know, but it's obvious he's in some sort of pain.
I must say, I didn't see anything too sinister there. Well, this was the Cancelo attempt a few moments ago. The overhead kick. The technology showing us that he was offside.
And remember, it came off the touch of a teammate. And he was in an obvious offside position.
Actually, I can't see this guy. He get hooked to something.
Would you go in the team, guys?
Nuno Mendes seems to be okay now. Cancelo looking to get Conceição in behind. Ronaldo's making his move. Corner.
Well, that's why you brought Conceição on. You're going to get more vertical runs from him. Gets on the ball. He's very, very tricky. He's earning your corners. He's bringing some energy, and that type of run is one that has to be, again, recognized again. They got to turn the Congolese defense a little bit towards their own goal and get them a bit scattered and out of their shape as a team. He's always a danger on the corner, Cristiano Ronaldo, but it's been a frustrating day for him so far, 60 minutes in.
Mendes to deliver. Thumped away. Back in from Cancelo. One ball did go out before Mendes attempted to keep it in. Well, this is not going the way that many thought it might. And perhaps further evidence that the smaller nations, so to speak, are closing the gap on the bigger ones.
Well, it's amazing how many people you could talk to heading into this game today here that were totally dismissing the Congo, which really is, you can't do that. You can't do it. Roberto Martinez wasn't. I don't think his players are. But people see a ranking of 45, make a judgment. They realize that they got in after beating Jamaica in the Intercontinental Playoffs. So their judgment then is aired because a very, very difficult team to play against. They've shown tactical discipline here today, which has been impressive.
This is Wissa. He very much is the jewel in their crown. Johan Wissa. themselves a throw deep inside Portuguese territory. Noah Siddiqui is the player who has got it for them.
There's a nice tribute right there.
Very much so. Diogo Jota, the late Diogo Jota, very much at the forefront of everyone's minds here. Here comes that throw, helped on by Bakombu. Capuani's had a... Diego Costa let it run behind, but Bakombu have shown us on several occasions that he can be a real handful.
Well, we all know that the long throw-in has made its return here in the last couple of years.
What a solid
you know, you got the Congo doing it. You know, times past, people would say, well, you want to keep possession off the throw-in. Well, now it's a direct opportunity to score goals, and most everybody has somebody with a long throw now, including the Congo.
So rejecting you, check.
Well, Portugal with 1 win in their last 4 opening World Cup matches. That only success, that 3-2 victory against Ghana 4 years ago.
To be honest, he's still like
held by Cote d'Ivoire in 2010.
But, you know...
Lost 4-0 against Germany in 2014. And that 3-3 draw with Spain at the last edition. And they are being held here in Houston, Texas.
So now this time, you got the run from Pedro Neto, the same one that Conceição did on the other side of the field. So Portugal's trying to clip balls towards the corner flag and get some of their wide men into the final third.
So yeah, so you know, we'll have to pay attention to what he does these next couple months or so.
Lionel Mpasio, I'm sure, was expecting to be a busy man today. Has had a relatively stress-free afternoon so far, the Congolese goalkeeper.
And apparently he's more...
João Neves is the one that beat him early doors with that header. Aside from that, he's not much to do, has he?
No, not a lot.
And he's less likely to...
You know, I asked the question at the beginning of the half, what type of tactics would Congo and Sebastian de Saba do?
You know,
they're back to what they were starting the game with, 5 across the back.
This is like a massive FOMC.
Then a line of 3 generally, and then sitting higher as Bakambu, and underneath him is Visa. Visa comes back and helps defensively, but that's where we're at.
Capuani to sweep that one away. Just 1 shot Portugal have had since opening the scoring in the 6th minute of this game.
It's incredible. Not what you would expect, and I think you also got to give some credit to Congo.
Fernandes. Out by Twansebi. And they'll build again here with Cancelo. Conceição.
Tired.
Vitinha.
Sister Vitinha.
Conceição. Thumped away by Mbemba. Here's Mendes. Mutasami and Kayembe between them looking to reclaim possession. The referee says foul, Portugal free kick.
They were both off and running. They were just ready to take off. They had Bakambu in front of them.
That's a decent ball, but Mpassi is there. And a quick release to try and get Bakambu on his bike.
Diego Costa is there.
Conceição. Vitinha, Conceição went flying off the ball there as he released it. Neto. Going to get back from Fernandes. Neto, was he caught? Well, the referee no more than a few yards away. The Portuguese bench up in arms. Now the referee has to intervene. Hiddo Kayembe in the heat of battle down there. And tempers just beginning to fray a little.
So it's Charo.
These players need to back off this referee. You saw the fourth official come kind of stand between the bench.
Well, this was the one they were upset about, the Portuguese.
Yep.
Just getting a little fractious down there. But Kayembe was the one eventually penalised. Portugal do have themselves a free kick.
Didn't get the first one, got the second one. Yeah, the DR Congo really has settled back to take their chances in transition and not be afraid to get out of here with a 1-1 draw. I know I'm saying that early in the 68th minute, but I do think that has crept into their thinking. Whether that's right or wrong, we're going to find out. If you concede too much of the ball, you allow another team to gain a lot of confidence through passing.
Oh, that's nice. Conceição could be in. Ronaldo could be in. He screwed his effort wide.
No ways. He bottled it. No ways, bro. I waited a whole game for that.
Golden chance, that.
Yep, exactly. At this motherfucker.
He is not a happy man, but boy, do they carve out big space here with Conceição, and they're going to their target man. It's going to be hard for him to get this on target, though. It's a little bit behind him. He's got a defender on him who's beyond the post. Though it may look like a big chance, but in my opinion, isn't.
So we've hit the hydration break here, and it's 1-1 between Portugal and DR Congo.
Ronaldo.
I was in a head-on collision.
My daughter was there. I just kept on screaming pain and pain.
She's got brain damage. I can't use my right hand side. It's hard, sore. Then I won't walk again.
My child was very, very injured.
We had to take out loan upon loan upon loan.
I have nothing left. Everything's gone.
My next op is supposed to happen now, but I can't afford to go there yet.
They just don't pay.
How long do they think I can handle this? I can't do it anymore.
So far, it's now almost 300 days.
It is very frustrating that the RAF do not honor their promise to make payments in 180 days. This really impacts lives. The FNB private team have always delivered exceptional service. I have received tons of assistance with regards to my bond, my housing finance, my car vehicle finance, as well as my own personal family goals. What stands out the most is how personal the relationship we build with them. It really feels like you're talking to someone who really cares about your interests and cares about your financial well-being.
Portugal have now completed more passes in a FIFA World Cup match than they ever have done before. 611 to this point, compared to 567 against Morocco at the last edition, when of course they were knocked out. And we've seen changes here. Rafael Leao and Nelson Semedo have been introduced. Pedro Neto and Nuno Mendes, the two withdrawn.
Those are players that are progressive. They're attacking players. They're going to want to try and help turn the momentum of this game along with Conceição. Conceição did his best. He's had a couple of moments here.
Vega. Here's Rafael Leao. Again, the change just show, don't they, the strength and depth that Portugal have. Araujo. Semedo. Vitinha. It's closely over there by Johan Wissa.
I'll change it, bro. It takes long. It's hard to change it. That shit.
Semedo into Fernandes. Conceição's pull back. And Ronaldo can't convert.
This guy's now we see all the.
Again, they break him down beautifully. This is the Portugal we know here. Comes central, first time ball. It's threaded through the eye of a needle. And Ronaldo comes charging in here. But can't get it on target. Now, I will say this. In the two friendlies leading up to this, Cristiano Ronaldo did not look sharp in the penalty area. Did not look sharp striking a ball. And again, to be fair to him, he's being besieged by defenders here. And he's having a hard time getting a clean look at goal.
And DR Congo are going to make some changes here as well. Edo Kayembe is going off. Charles Pickle is coming on. And Joris Kayembe into the action as well. Also Masuaku, who crossed for the Wissa goal. There he is, making his way back to the bench.
Oh, what a piece of delivery it was. And he picked out a wide open Wissa.
Good leap there from Mbemba. Bakombu. And Basaka stretching. Oh, it's put too much on it for Mutasami. And here come Portugal with Bruno Fernandes. Oh, there's a gap there. He's found it too. But João Neves couldn't profit.
Just sloppy possession. Basaka did all the hard work. Counters on here.
Sloppy from Vega, and that was vital from Araujo because Bakambu would have been through on goal. Conceição, meanwhile. Held up over there by Kayembe.
Great defending by Kayembe to turn him away and not let him penetrate.
Neat ball inside. The door could be open now. Vitinha. Oh, very congested. And Kapwadi clears for touch for DR Congo.
First time we've seen Vitinha get higher into the attack here. It shows the sense of urgency that's now creeping into the being of Portugal.
Conceição into Semedo. Mutasami stepping in there. 68,777.
No ways. Right, spoiling
crowd
it.
inside the Houston Stadium.
I said that Congo scored.
And a game that has us on the edge of our seats because we're not sure how this one is going to go yet.
Ronaldo has come towards the penalty spot on all this delivery. Let's see what he does on this ensuing corner.
Straight into the gloves.
Could be
So
possible.
Messi it goes, and the break
I
could
see
be
it.
on.
I see it.
Led by Bakambu.
I see it. I see it. It's 3 against 1.
Can they fashion something here? This is Syndicate. Spider cross. Oh,
You,
put over the top
you
of
lied.
Bakambu.
Flip your eyes. Flip you. Flip your eyes. Puss.
Well, he's done his utmost to try and get a goal today.
You did not pass
So
purpose.
this is a transition play. This is the back end of it. It's never going to be on target. His hips aren't even facing the goal. He uses the inside of his foot. It's a transitional moment that probably deserved a better ending based on the amount of players you had in front of the ball. And it was a potential game winner.
João Neves. Conceição. "13 minutes or so of the 90 left." Leao. Brought down beautifully by Conceição. But DR Congo defending manfully back there.
Flip your eyes. Fuck you.
And we know that they can carry a threat on the transition.
Their purpose.
Tremendous hold-up play there to draw this free kick because Wan-Bissaka looked up. He had nothing in front of him. And that's part of the problem sometimes in transition. If you don't have somebody high up the field, and Bakumba did not make the run forward, got it to his feet and drew the foul to get him out of trouble.
Well, if it stays this way, it would be 3 draws from 5 matches for African sides against European opposition at this World Cup. Cabo Verde, of course, that we've mentioned before, their draw with Spain. Egypt getting a draw against Belgium. And this would be a real feather in the cap if DR Congo got a point from this. And who knows, maybe even better still. Plenty of time for them to sneak in front here.
We're getting into the part of the game where every single pass now becomes even more magnified. Every decision.
Gonzalo's header drops at the feet of Siddiqui. And it's put right over the top of Bakambu. Fernandes. Conceição, who's made a real difference in this second period to Portugal's attacking play. And he's taken out by Papuadi. Such a slippery customer, isn't he?
Yeah, you've made a good point. He really has. He's been the one guy who's really, more than anybody, tried to lift the urgency. But this is not a good moment here because you can't get pressure on the ball. Your line is high. He's in behind, and when he's isolated one-on-one like this, he's, like you said, slippery, dangerous, and change direction. Put the defender in a really, really tough place in the case of Capoeira. And I guess he must have had an offside flag or something because it is now a DR Congo free kick.
Who's higher ranked, Algeria or Congo?
Algeria beat them in the F1.
So 4 by Twansebi.
Ah, no ways.
Say, if you put
They can't say
Bakambu up
anything.
against Cristiano Ronaldo today, he's had
Congo is 40.
better chances.
40.
40 something, yeah.
Yeah, no, they can't say
Algeria
shit.
knocked them out. Algeria knocked Congo out.
To Hassel and Harry Twansebi. Is it that top part of the pitch that will
Successful
concern you
approach so far.
if you're a Portugal supporter at the moment? The midfield is superb.
They're gonna get a
Defence
pin.
is
I have that
not
feeling.
too shabby either.
They get that pin.
Do they have enough forward punch?
Yeah, they haven't. I think the midfield has done well in maintaining possession, but to carve out more opportunities and better chance creation, I think, has been a problem.
Cancelo. Not by Twansebi. Mutasami will steal it back. Johan Wissa giving chase. Renato Vega looking like the favourite to get there. And get there he did, but there's a quick throw on here. Bakombu. Siddiqui. Kayembe. Oh, the cross needed to be better.
Can't pass.
Oh, final ball missing there. And now quickly, you got to see DR Congo get back behind the ball. I think they seem a little bit more alive than Portugal here. Portugal's got to make a play. Ronaldo's just come deep to get it.
Conceição. Semedo. Neves. Conceição looking to dart for the line. Kayembe tussling with him. It's gone against Conceição.
Strength of Kayembe puts himself in between a ball and Conceição. You see the two players jawing at each other. But this is excellent defending. Put yourself between the ball and an attacking player, and you force the foul.
Coutinho is off.
So the first thing I think of him going off, Paul, is long season, UEFA Champions League, right? PSG.
Look, they just don't want to
there
take it
are
off.
players coming into this tournament that are fatigued.
Well,
it's not an excuse, but I do think you have to put in context the fact that some players had longer, more arduous seasons maybe than others.
Gonzalo Ramos now with us, and he is a lethal finisher. He is mostly used from the bench for club and country, but he is a master of scoring late goals. Cristiano Ronaldo now has some additional help at the sharp end of the field as Bakombu looks to make use of this. A swing and a miss from him. Flag was up anyhow. Portugal in possession, so the referee more than happy for it to continue. Leao losing out to Wan-Bissaka. Great challenge.
Just a beautiful hooking tackle. Bissaka's been playing the whole match. He's going up against Leao, who is obviously fresh. And I think we're seeing more changes here from DR Congo.
Simon Bonza will be one of those coming on, and Gideon Kalulu as well. And Bissaka goes off. So Kalulu will take up that position. That's Wan-Bissaka has left. Well, I think Portugal will be glad to see the back of this man, to be fair. Cedric Bakambu's put a real shift in. He is replaced by Simon Bonza.
Yeah, he has. And look, he hasn't been a prolific goal scorer, but he's been a threat the whole game. Career-wise, I think Bakambu scored some timely, important goals. But he was a thorn in the side of Portugal today here, and they had to honor his vertical pace and ability to get behind a defense.
João Neves to Bruno Fernandes. Leao.
I can't like, Israel looks like Shams. Israel looks like Shams.
A little bit.
Yeah, flip. Shamsy.
Yeah, Mad Kali.
Flip.
Minutes, pass it around the back here. Trying to win this game, you got to get it forward. And that's kind of epitomized part of the day here for Portugal. 4 passes around the back, you try to go forward, unforced error. With this massive talent that goes top to bottom on that roster, but it has been a really game performance from DR Congo.
Cancelo now operating on the left. Fernandes.
Were you using Prime or HFM?
Got down wonderfully by Leao. It's not short of options in the middle, but DR Congo seem to have everyone marked in there. And it's cleared anyway.
Jo, het is maar echt niet droog. Congo moest niet wel. Het is crazy dat leek me.
Yeah, Bruno Fernandes, who you mentioned, I don't think has had the impact on the game today that Roberto Martinez would have wanted. That said, it only takes one.
Leao. Cancelo. Empathy drops on it.
Ronaldo ghosting into the back post. If that's not clean handling, you're in trouble.
Yeah, and Wessa leading the surge going the other way. There's a card shown to Nelson Semedo.
Wessa has been spectacular today. The amount of running and the workload that he's put in, not to mention just a wonderful towering snapped header to equalize on the stroke at halftime.
Mutasami. Kapwadi. Kayembe. Wissa. Lulu to Simon Bonza. No foul there, Joao Neves launching it long. Conceição, Emphasis come a long way. He has done brilliantly. Really used his head there and every sense.
Tremendous covering player outside his box, alert.
There might be a winner in this yet, you know, for DR Congo. Mutasami. I mean, what a platform this would be for them to get a point from this. Arguably, toughest match that they'll face in this group phase, but to leave here with a point would represent an awesome achievement for Sebastian de Sabre and his troops. Conceição to Fernandes. Great challenge going in there from Mbemba. Sadiki, rather. There's Twansebi. Bruno Fernandes taking matters into his own hands. But it didn't cause Empassi a problem.
I had mentioned a couple minutes prior, where is Bruno Fernandes? Well, there he is, and that's the type of thing he can do. He can turn the game in a matter of minutes. And look at that goal-scoring record for Portugal. Basically scores a goal every 3 games. He's got some space. He's got a window here. And just drags it wide of that post to the left of Mpase.
Into 5 minutes added here in Houston. Semedo with a chance to stretch those legs. Conceição. On to Semedo again, but sliding in was Joris Kayembe.
Big tackle from the sub. That's what you need. Your players that are coming on to make a difference.
Fernandes in towards Ronaldo. Get the feeling they're going to really pour it on in the closing stages here, Portugal. Can DR Congo hold on and see it through?
Ronaldo can't get a real good look at goal.
Hang on. Charles Pickle down there getting involved with one of the Portuguese substitutes. It's fizzled out rather quickly. Johan Wissa blocked up by Lucio. It's yellow. Well, there was a covering defender, but you can see quite clearly that they're arguing that maybe the colour of this should have been red. Because Wissa was on the move and threatening to make a beeline for the box.
I think this is a very frustrated Portugal here right now. This day hasn't gone the way they would have wanted it to go. It was pretty incredible. Chancel and Bemba came running up the field to have a word with one of his teammates about keeping their head and not getting into the emotion of doing something silly at this point. I believe it was Bonza who he talked to.
And Bemba.
Kick.
Cello being boxed in.
There's always no penalty, no party. That's the story for Ronaldo.
Time running out if Portugal want to make a winning start in this FIFA World Cup campaign.
So there's 6-7 passes in that little area right there without advancing the ball. It's still going. Now they're finally moving up the field. But it's as though they weren't looking forward.
Semedo's got away from a couple. Now he's faced by Kiembe. It is a corner.
Great work from Semedo. Fenerbahce right back. Earns a vital corner. Could turn into a game winner potentially.
He couldn't he? Ronaldo at this stage of the game.
Yeah, they're going to score last minute.
Karate.
No, they hit it.
Seen towards Vega. Emphasis, really good
Come on,
hands.
quick. Oh, that's always wasting time. And then he passes straight to the boosters.
So to sweep it long and wide.
Come on.
This place from Fernandes. Is there time for one last attack from those in blue?
Yes, it's Vissa's insane.
Wissa carrying them deep into Portuguese territory, and Conceição steps across. But to be able to run like that at this stage of the game, credit to him.
Yeah, that's a fresh Conceição. Yeah. I think he's the only one who probably could have caught him on Portugal right now.
Those two not exactly seeing eye to eye either. And that is it.
Successful Hatewatch.
In a draw here.
Successful Hatewatch.
What a point it is for DR Congo.
Put them W's in the chat,
the
guys.
First goal and first point at a FIFA World Cup. A frustrating start for Roberto Martinez, Cristiano Ronaldo, and for Portugal, who started in the best possible fashion when João Neves put them in front early on. But Johan Wissa in first half stoppage time levelled matters, and it represents an excellent hard-earned point for DR Congo. Full time in Houston, Portugal 1, DR Congo 1.
What's the matter? What's giving Ronaldo?
Ja, maar die came up in the 46 minute.
This is the situation in the group. What a start for the Democratic Republic of Congo. A 1-1 draw. Now they have a point already in the bag in what will arguably be the most difficult game in the group for the DRC. They now have a point out of that, and the road towards getting out of Group K is looking even more promising as Uzbekistan and Colombia still come for the DRC. For Cristiano Ronaldo, it's now 5 games at the World Cup that he's been unable to find the back of the net, and not the start that he would have wanted to have. So many around the world wanting the superstar icon to find something today, and in his 6th World Cup, get onto the score sheet. It didn't happen because why? Why did it not happen for Ronaldo and for Portugal in terms of the 3 points?
I told you I'm part of the percent that said it can be a draw or a win for Portugal. And the reason I saw that is because you'd have to outperform and outrun DR Congo, who's relentless. They're resilient in how they play. They're technically very stubborn and organized. They did not play 30 matches qualifying for the World Cup just to go there and for flames. No, they were there to say, we are here, it was hard, and we are going to show up.
Berba, you come into the studio and say, fair result. Explain.
After the first goal Portugal scored, I was very happy to see that DR Congo didn't discourage themselves. They started to look for something in the game to get it. Eventually, they did score a goal in the last minute of the first half. In the second half, very compact, very organized. Also had a couple of chances to go forward, but overall the Portugal team was not there today, to be honest. Through all that talent they had, with all the praises I gave them before the game, but it just was not their game today, and that's why I think it was fair result.
And then Pongs, as a man who played in defense, captained the nation for South Africa, you looked at Viega, you looked at Tomas, and you were like, Portugal at centre-back. You were not happy with what you were seeing there.
There's just a little bit of just a bit of a question mark, just purely based on what they were going to face in Visa and Pukambu, just the athleticism and the power that they have. I just didn't think that the two necessarily could match that. And obviously, I know they conceded via a set piece where, unfortunately, if you look what Thomas was, he sort of has got his body closed the whole time. And as a centre back, as soon as a corner gets played and people shift, you should be the one getting your head on the ball. So you cannot be ball watching. The last player to be ball watching as a centre back, because that is when your job description comes into play.
You talk about some ball watching, a little bit of it happening here as that ball fizzed in. Eventually, João Neves finds the goal, and Portugal up 6 minutes into the game. Almost everyone around the world watching this thinks to themselves, well, that's that.
Yeah. Me as well, I was thinking, it's going to be 3 or 4-0. But that's how football can surprise you as well. You can take the lead. Yes, a bit of ball watching here from the defenders. They didn't watch who is coming behind them. Great cross, of course, and not the tallest guy on the pitch score a great header, great header. But again, it showed the resilience from DR Congo after that to find that courage to go up, to say, look, guys, you have nothing to lose now from now on. Let's go and attack. But sometimes, even when you start with a goal, you're not going to win the game.
Artur Masuaku comes with the cross here. Johan Wissa, he finds the back of the net. His 9th goal for the Leopards. And what a 9th goal for a man who plays up in that number 9 position.
It's easy to score a goal like this when you don't play the first time cross in from a corner, because the moment the ball goes out, it dismantles the defense of Portugal. Then they lose markers. They don't know where they're running to. And this is one man you wouldn't want to let him hit the ball alone and pick a spot and jump so high and get into it. I'm sure Bauer is looking at it and saying, that's what you do as a striker. You let everyone run around you, and as it comes, you go in there. And it comes at a perfect time, just closer to halftime, because it's the critical moment of the game.
Bebo, Cristiano Ronaldo, his performance today, a picture of frustration towards the end. Opportunities coming, but never that clear opportunity.
Yeah, not his game. Not his game, everybody saw that. Here, for example, that better communication when you need with your teammates. If Bruno was yelling behind him, leave it for me, then maybe you should leave the ball, because it's going to be better for him. And I'm pretty sure Bruno, from that position, it was more chance to score the goal.
You can see the frustration. Bruno is saying, I'm right here.
It is. Sometimes in football it's like that. As a striker, you need to be selfish. That's why Ronaldo scored so many goals in his careers. But sometimes that decision-making should be at higher levels. But it shows you that in one of the best players in the world in his generation, sometimes the decision making is not the best one. That's why I said it was not his day today.
Are there any questions about him in terms of his impact for Portugal as the tournament continues? Can we read into this in terms of what his coach will be thinking?
It's hard to say because obviously when he is Ronaldo, he does carry a certain aura about him. And today it was made difficult with all those bodies that you saw. I mean, 3 centre-backs always isolated, making life very difficult for him. I know their goal came in with a late run by Neves, and Fernandes in that situation as a late runner, if he leaves it for him, perhaps he has a better chance. Very difficult to say after the first game, but a draw, I mean, not all is lost.